The Congress party says that the Election Commission of India must be neutral and that democracy is in danger because the Election Commission of India is not neutral. Now, here is a picture. This is the picture from 2013 when the Congress party, Sonia Gandhi, was in power and Rahul Gandhi was ruling the roost. And in this picture, you see the Congress's own appointed Chief Election Commissioner of that time, S.Y. Qureshi, signing a strange, sinister agreement with the CEO of a US aid-backed company called IFES, the International Foundation for Electoral Systems. IFES works not just with US aid, but with the US State Department and George Soros's dangerous Open Society Foundation. So when the Congress party was in power, they allowed the entire US deep state establishment to penetrate even the Election Commission. Now see two sets of pictures, ladies and gentlemen. The Chief Election Commissioner in the Congress time, at that time, signing a deal with the Americans. And just 4 years earlier, you remember this picture of Rahul Gandhi signing a deal with the Chinese. In both cases, they say, oh, we are not compromising India, we are promoting democracy. Rubbish. It's a sellout to foreign interests. S.Y. Qureshi, the then Chief Election Commissioner of the Congress time, says, why are people asking me questions? No money was involved. But Mr. Qureshi, that's not the point. That's not the point, Mr. Qureshi. The question is, what sort of voter data was shared with this US aid-funded organization? Why was sensitive Indian voter information shared with foreign entities? Was India's election infrastructure, such as EVM statistics, electoral mapping, and voter trends, exposed to foreign hands? Now look at this very shady confidentiality clause, ladies and gentlemen, under Article 5 of this MOU between this American company and the then Election Commission, which says, and I quote, that employees of the parties are not permitted to disclose to third parties any information gained in conduct of their duties under this MOU unless authorized by the parties. Which means basically that unless these Americans and American entities allowed it, even the Chief Election Commissioner of India was not allowed to let anyone know what the EC had shared with the Americans. In other words, the Americans had seized virtual control of the Election Commission of India in the Congress party time. Now let me shock you a little bit more. USAID, since the Congress time, has been working with 15 central government ministries, the Niti Aayog, the Securities and Exchange Board of India, the Bombay Stock Exchange, and private foundations. USAID, which is nothing but a strategic extension of the US intelligence bodies and State Department, has therefore infiltrated the entire system in this country, and we, the people of India, have been sitting ducks. And the reason this is happening is because every politician, every second bureaucrat has a free-for-all. Sign whatever agreements, do whatever you want with the Americans or anyone. We have enough sellouts in India who enter into all kinds of shady agreements, unnecessary agreements with these foreign bodies in exchange for a junket or a favor. And the point is, and this is the most important point, viewers, we have no national security policy or doctrine that manages or prohibits such behavior. We have no national security policy. Foreigners, especially foreign powers, the Americans, want to influence India. As we go from 5 to 10 to 15 trillion, they will want to influence us more, and therefore they have penetrated and will want to penetrate every aspect of government and governance in our country. Until the time we do not create a national security and intelligence doctrine and strategy like the Americans themselves do, every important institution, from ministries to the Election Commission to state governments and major private corporations and tech companies will be infiltrated. Our national security will be compromised. Fact is, we have no national security policy or doctrine that looks at every such areas. We are short-sighted. You've got to be very clear on national security, ladies and gentlemen, not allow private corporations to do what they want. Donald Trump does not even allow TikTok to be under Chinese ownership. But we have even our Election Commission of India infiltrated in the past by the Americans. Enough is enough. I will be exposing a major scam where the health data of 1 billion Indians has possibly been stolen by foreigners, largely Americans. Yes, we have traitors, we have Mir Jafars. But even now, if we become strong and learn our lessons and create a watertight national security doctrine, we can be saved. Otherwise, we may be the third largest economy in the world, but one where foreign countries, our competitors and our enemies will have an entry. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you care for the country, for our nation, so please spread this widely so someone listens and we, the people of India, are not sitting ducks anymore.